Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another political episode. So, we're back again, and we got some tragic news. Evan Hultman, the Attorney General of Iowa, has passed away. Hultman was a very old Attorney General, and I think he was the last Attorney General of the 60s to actually die. That's right. Mr. Hultman was elected in 1960 to the Attorney General's office in Iowa. He passed away at age 99, meaning almost months away for his 100th birthday. He didn't get to 100, unfortunately. But today we're going to be talking about this Republican politician from Iowa and looking at trends from long ago, since 1960. So, since it's short, I think we can read the very tiny article, the Wikipedia article, about him. Evan Curly Hultman was an American politician and attorney in the state of Iowa. He served as an Attorney General of Iowa from 1961 to 1965 as a Republican. He was Major General in the United States Army Reserve and served in the Army during World War II. He attended the University of Iowa, earning a BA in 1949 and JD in 1952. Hultman died on February 16th, 2025 at the age of 99. So, a couple days ago, I'm getting these notifications very late because it's not like the news hits people right away, especially when it comes to people like Mr. Hultman, which I can guarantee you a lot of people in this channel never knew existed, unfortunately. But then again, you speak out, people will hear you, and people will learn you exist. So it's not that people don't like Mr. Hultman, or he's just irrelevant in some sort of offense. It's just although I bet he was a great Attorney General, he's not, of course, one of the biggest Attorney Generals, renownedly. So I think it's understandable why we're covering this story late. He also ran for governor in 1964, but lost massively to, I want to believe, the incumbent governor Harold Hughes. We'll be talking about that later on. But looking at 1960, so obviously we have a 4-year career for Evan Hultman and his electoral history. Very short, only for 4 years. So let's go ahead. I want to see if there's an election atlas, some sort of election that in 1960, if there's, I bet there is. Hopefully there is. And no, there isn't. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Not only is there not an election in 1960, but there's not an election in 1962. To summarize it, though, Hultman lost re-election in 1962. Was that a surprise? Well, I don't know if he lost re-election, actually. I just figured, oh, okay, never mind. He won re-election. Never mind. I figured, 1961 and 1965, well, he must have lost re-election. Well, I was wrong. Looking at the 1964 race, though, we can clearly see that Evan Hultman has won the Republican nomination 100%. Going down to Republican primaries, no, we don't have record. The 1964, he obviously being the Attorney General of Iowa, many people, Republicans, knew that, okay, he has a special title to run on. Now, Harold Hughes is a very popular governor in Iowa. He was elected in 1962, barely, defeating Norman Erb by a 5-point margin. And Republicans hoped to oust Hughes in the 1964 election. But if you guys remember the history correctly, 1964 was a huge blue wave. One of the biggest blue waves in United States history. Lyndon B. Johnson carried the state of Iowa by double digits. Harold Hughes, governor of Iowa, was easily reelected by double digits. Are you kidding? He was reelected by a lot of double digits. But looking at this map here, you'll see most of the counties are voting either 70% for Democrats or 60% for Democrats. You're just having these counties right here. They are, of course, more in moderate circumstance for that. This is where, of course, Hultman has his best chance. Yes, Hultman has his best chance in winning. But let's see. Take a look at the Republican election in 1964. Hopefully there's county results. Yes, there is. Yes, perfect. So yeah, you'll see 70% all the way over. Johnson County, the most liberal county today, 70% today. It's still 70%, 76%. The only two counties that Hultman won were the counties of Sioux and Leon. Now, even Woodbury County, which today is pretty Republican, voted for Hughes by 73%. You're taking a look at Sioux County, 57%. To a point, I want to believe these counties today, and using today's election analysis, this county, Sioux County, 84% Republican, and Leon County, 84.2%. So in the 84% columns, but those are the two counties that really only voted for Hultman in this said election. I'm sure, obviously, being the Attorney General, winning re-election and winning the election in 1960, there's no secret nor doubt that Hultman carried more than that, just these two counties. But I don't think we'll ever know that unless Wikipedia has some sort of hidden map about the Attorney General. And I really doubt they do, though. But obviously, it was a huge defeat for the governor of, a huge win for the governor of Iowa, very popular. He got support, I believe, from the farmer unions, which obviously 70%, I would categorize the counties that are in the 70% shaded color of blue. They're the more Democratic counties. They are probably likely counties that, it's like Kennedy didn't even win those counties. You take a look at the 1960 election to kind of get a good idea on what the counties kind of looked like during the election. You'll see, a lot of those counties, like, let's see, what's a county? Like, these lighter shaded colors, Woodbury County right up here. It is 1960. Oh, we don't have the records. Shoot. But you get what I'm saying here. Different shade here. And 70%, that's Sioux and, forgot the name. Sioux and Leon counties. Going for Hultman by 70%. Yeah, and there's this county that holds Dubuque. Dubuque County. That's also 70%. Understandably, it was probably the best county, the county that Kennedy performed his best in. Heck, Johnson County voted for Nixon, and it voted for Hughes by 70%. Obviously, the election results can look a little different in 1964, in which Johnson does a little bit bad. Not that great compared to what the governor of Iowa did. I mean, the governor of Iowa does know his state the best, so it's understandable why he didn't do that well there, obviously. And ultimately, looking at this, you'll clearly see that Lyndon B. Johnson, 61%. A big win. While this sort of number, it's at 68%. But anyway, lots of stuff to look at. A poor performance for Hultman, obviously. I bet he was really disappointed with the results. But really, that's all we can go after because we have very little information on this Attorney General. Other than he was a lawyer and a politician, he is a veteran. He is the Attorney General and ran an unsuccessful campaign for the governor of Iowa. And he was one of the youngest, actually. One of the youngest attorney generals ever in the state of Iowa. He passed away at 99, almost making it to his 100th birthday. But anyway, what do you guys think in regards to this video? Let me know down below, and as always, I'll see you all in the next political episode.